Last weekend, the campus looked more like Hollywood than NSU.
And what is your opinion on the new smoking ban on campus? We want to hear from you. Welcome to NSU News. I'm Kyla Winey.
And I'm Sarah Gandy. Thanks for joining us. Your NSU News starts now. It was a night of walking the purple carpet and entertainment. NSU put on a show to celebrate achievement.
The President's Command performance honored Bill Brent, the first inductee into Northwestern State University's Creative and Performing Arts Hall of Fame. Brent taught at NSU for 30 years as Director of Bands and Director of Kappa before retiring last year. NSU's Jazz Band entertained the guests in the Alumni Plaza. After the jazz band's performance, they went to McGill Recital Hall for other musical performance, hosted by Dr. Jeff Matthews and Dr. Greg Hondel. Matthews was named Director of Band and Hondel was named Director of Kappa last year.
Really created a marvelous legacy here at NSU and in the School of Creative and Performing Arts. And while it's a huge honor to be walking in his footsteps, it's also very stressful. Because he has been so marvelous at his job and has done such good things for the university and for the school. I just hope that I can continue to support that legacy and to support the faculty and staff and students who are in the school and make it a great environment and a continued great environment that he did such a great job of setting up.
During his time at NSU, Brent conducted the NSU Wind Symphony and molded the band program to be one of the best in the nation. Brent will remain on staff as Director of Operations and Special Projects for NSU. He will recruit for NSU and Kappa. Brent will also assist with the student-teacher observations and fundraising for the NSU Foundation. With your NSU News, I'm Regine Lyons.
Last newscast, we talked to you about the new smoking ban, and we got such a great response, we thought we would dig deeper into the topic.
On our last newscast, we introduced to Demons the new tobacco-free campus law. With so many concerned students, faculty, and staff, we decided to give you more.
I'm against it, of course. I feel as if the freedom of a college student to use tobacco on campus should not be taken away. I'm not sure about all the details that actually play into Act 2.14 that was passed with Bobby Jindal. There's rumors going around that the universities had a choice to enforce it or not. I don't know how clear that is, but I don't understand how they're going to enforce it, and there's tickets spoken up to be up to $300 for one smoking fine, and I think that's ridiculous.
I'll be graduating in May. So the no smoking policy really doesn't affect me. I really don't think it's going to play out the way that they planned because they're probably just going to smoke in their cars anyways, you know.
Beginning August 1st, 2014, all tobacco products will be banned from campus. Yes, this includes housing for students, faculty, and university visitors.
Don't smoke, but then to those that do, I'm not going to denounce them by making them a prisoner of themselves for their habit. We have too many other things in Natchitoches and at Northwestern and in university areas to worry about.
Laws are only as good as the people that will respect them. An additional law, if you have 1,000 laws governing something, what makes you think the 1,001st law is going to change anything? Right. So, like I'm saying, I think they should just stick with the rules that they have now and enforce them better.
I know they've been trying to do it for years. I can't believe it's actually finally happening, and I'm really glad I'm graduating because this is the place that actually got me started smoking again, almost. I mean, I've been able to quit once before, but I started right back about 6 months later. I mean, that was extra stress that had nothing to do with school. But it sucks. It just sucks, you know? I mean,
Failing to follow the new TFC law will result in university fines. Breathing easier on a tobacco-free campus, this is Shaniqua Cooks with your NSU News.
So, Jessica, the spring football game is tonight. Can you tell us what the weather will be like?
It's going to be getting down into the 50s with some light cloud cover. I have more on that next.
Wouldn't you like to receive an Ivy League education at a fraction of the cost? The Louisiana Scholars College is here to give you just that in a close-knit learning environment. Established in 1987 as the state's designated honors college, the Louisiana Scholars College continues to offer a unique, comprehensive, and interdisciplinary curriculum that helps hundreds of students excel beyond the rest in the professional world. The Scholars College seeks highly motivated students who are willing to experience new ideas in pursuit of their education. Expand your mind without expanding your wallet.
Ever wanted to travel abroad and climb the Eiffel Tower in Paris, France? Boat on the waterways of Venice, Italy. Visit the famous castles of Bavaria, Germany. Or relax on the sandy beaches of Sydney, Australia, while earning class credit at the same time? These locations and opportunities are offered to you as an NSU student, regardless of your major. For more information, contact the Family and Consumer Sciences Department, and you can be on your way.
After a year at one college, I didn't know what I wanted to do. That's when I heard about Northwestern State University's nursing program. I enrolled, learned from the best, and graduated with a 4-year nursing degree. Now I'm helping save lives in a hospital surgical intensive care unit. I'm Kaylee Craven, a proud and successful graduate of Northwestern State University, and you can be too.
Northwestern State University. Students today, leaders tomorrow.
Hi, welcome back to NSU TV. I'm Jessica Dodd with your weather. All right, currently we have 75 degrees as our current temperature. Humidity is at 94, and we have winds coming at us out of the southeast at 7 miles per hour. Right now, Shreveport and Natchitoches are at a nice 75 degrees. Monroe and Alexandria are at 76. Lake Charles and Baton Rouge are both at 77 degrees, and New Orleans is the hottest at 79 degrees. Our area radar, you can see pretty much it's very clear at the moment, just not a cloud in the sky. You should enjoy it while it lasts. You can see up in the north towards the Great Lakes, they've got a little bit of weather, but nothing really much going on down here. We're pretty good for now. Also, now you can see we have a little bit of wind and rain like over in the Midwest area, and hopefully by the time it gets to us it will have all fizzled out and be very nice for us. Miami, just like New Orleans, is at 79 degrees right now. Not as bad as San Antonio at 86 degrees, and right now Phoenix, Arizona is the hottest at 91 degrees, but they at least have some cloud cover, as you can see. Tonight we're having a low of 59 with some light cloud cover, and then tomorrow we're going to have a high of 80 with, again, a little bit of light cloud color but mostly sun. Our 5-day forecast, Friday and Saturday we're going to have a high of 80, but on Saturday we're going to start getting some cloud cover. That's going to last into Sunday when it gets a little bit hotter, but then Monday the rain's going to come. It's going to cool it off to a nice 71 degrees, and by Tuesday it's going to have dropped to 67 degrees with even more cloud cover but no rain. I'm Jessica Dodd, and this has been your NSU weather.
Hi, I'm April Giddens, Louisiana's 2012 Teacher of the Year and proud graduate of Northwestern State. Growing up, examples of great teachers at home, church, and school led me to teaching. Northwestern provided me with the skills and knowledge to excel as a teacher and now a teacher leader. Representing Louisiana teachers nationally, I even met with the president to advocate for the profession I love, teaching.
You and her and all the other cousins would be having tea parties in her playhouse out back. Hi, I rehearsed trying to convey the right emotion, so please don't cause a commotion and mess me up. Thanks.
I spend countless hours moving with grace, so please be careful with flashing cameras. They can be distracting.
Grace, biceps retrace, poor wandering one.
I spend countless hours trying to perfect my pitch, so please silence your cell phones. I want to be heard.
Please adhere to the rules so we can put on our best performance for you.
High school students from across the state traveled to NSU for the State Quiz Bowl Championships. When it was all said and done, only one was standing.
The 23rd annual Louisiana State Quiz Bowl was held at NSU during the last month. The top high schools from across the state, divided into 4 different divisions, put their academic knowledge to the test to see who's the best of the best. During the quarterfinals, I was able to get a few words with NSU librarian Abby Landry about her history with the school, Quiz Bowl, and how it's beneficial to NSU.
I started working here at Northwestern in 1981, and I was reference librarian, then head of reference, then became director of the libraries. But we've been doing Quiz Bowl here. We've been doing the state championship. This is our 23 years that we've done that, but we've actually been doing Quiz Bowl. We did that 3 years before the state. So I've been involved with Quiz Bowl 26 years. Well, we've started Quiz Bowl as a recruitment tool to bring the best and brightest students onto campus and give them an opportunity to compete and hopefully have a favorable impression of the university. So, first and foremost, it's a recruitment tool for the university. It's also a good showcase for the library, but I do it mostly for the kids.
The final match of the Quiz Bowl was between Episcopal School of Acadiana and Jesuit of New Orleans.
This concludes our game. Our final score, Episcopal School of Acadiana 280, Jesuit of New Orleans 270. Excellent game.
For more information on Quiz Bowl, contact Abby Landry or Watson Memorial Library staff. For NSU News, I'm Austin Brose.
Spring break is next week, and it might be too late to get into shape for that, but summer is right around the corner. The RAC has a new program that will help you get ready for summer.
Have you ever heard about boot camp at the RAC? It's a fun, group-oriented way to get and stay in shape.
Boot camp is basically a great way for people to get involved with the gym and learn how to exercise with a personal trainer. And they also get to experience all different kinds of workouts. We do anything from cardiovascular to resistance to cardiovascular resistance together. And every day the workouts is a little different, so that way it doesn't get boring and you can enjoy and have fun with it.
The participants of boot camp come to multiple sessions throughout the year and make strides to improve themselves.
Whenever we get tired, other people will kind of help us along, so that's what I like the most about it.
Boot camp allows for all sizes, ages, and absolutely anyone can join. Not only students and faculty, but members and non-members of the RAC in the Natchitoches area and surrounding areas as well.
Anybody can join boot camp. A lot of people think boot camp and just think that, oh, you have to be really physical fit. You're going to die in boot camp. That's not true. Everything we do is timed and it's modifiable. So I've had anywhere from people that were 14 years old in really good shape all the way to people that were in their late 60s that did boot camp, and they completed the whole thing. We just modify all the exercises so that they can be the most successful that they can be.
For more information, contact the RAC on Northwestern State Campus. This is Tiandra with your NSU News.
The Demon baseball team will travel to McNeese this weekend, right?
You are correct, ma'am. The Demons will take on the Cowboys starting Friday night at 6 p.m. I'll have all that and more when we get back.
With a full-time job, Donna Johnson could only dream of getting her master's degree. No way did she have time to go back to college, or so she thought. Donna enrolled in ENSU, Northwestern State University's online program. ENSU let Donna go to class at home. Now, thanks to ENSU, Donna has her master's. Learn how to get your degree by logging on to nsula.edu. Northwestern State University. Students today, leaders tomorrow.
Here at the Louisiana Scholars College, education and excellence go hand in hand. We have unique courses that will prepare you for law, medicine, or graduate school. Please visit scholars.nsula.edu.
Through these doors are some of the nation's top cadets in the Army ROTC program. Northwestern State University prides itself on having a ROTC program that ranks among the top 10% in the nation. Through learning the importance of education, discipline, and leadership, these cadets are in the right place to start a lifetime of excellence. Northwestern State University's Army ROTC program, pushing past the standards to greatness.
While at Northwestern State University, I took advantage of a first-class curriculum, majoring in accounting and business. Outside the classroom, I soaked up the opportunities. President of the Student Senate, Mr. NSU. Today, I enjoy a successful career as a financial planner. I'm Greg O'Quinn, a proud and successful graduate of Northwestern State University, and you can be too.
Northwestern State University. Students today, leaders tomorrow.
Welcome back, Demon fans. I'm Landon Wright, and this is your Demon Sports Blitz. Last weekend, the Demon baseball team hosted Nicholls State and promptly escorted them out of town, taking 2 out of 3 games. Up next for the Demons was a trip to the northeastern part of the state to take on former Southland Conference member University of Louisiana at Monroe in non-conference action. The game was delayed 1 hour, but that didn't stop the Demons from posting an 8-4 win against the Warhawks. But there's no time to catch your breath now. This weekend's games are no pushover.
Really good club. Obviously, they're in first place in our league. They had a good team coming back, and Justin and Corey has went down there and added some energy to the program and done a great job. They've done a phenomenal job. They had some good players. They had some pieces in place, but I can't say enough about the job that Justin Hill and Corey Barton's went in there and done. And it just doesn't stop, does it? It seems like if we want to win the league and get to where we want to go, those are the teams you got to beat. We have everything right in front of us, so it'll be a challenge. One thing about our club that I really like, and we kind of know who we are now, past the halfway point of the year, is they don't seem to get fazed by playing on the road, and that's huge. That's huge when you're trying to build a program. So we'll see. We'll go out. We'll hook it up with them. It'll be 2 good teams going at it. We know they got a great club, and they're on the same mission we're on. So it's just hopefully going to be another. We're expecting another great weekend of college baseball down in Lake Charles.
This weekend, the Demons head down to Lake Charles to take on the first-place McNeese State Cowboys in a 3-game series starting Friday night at 6 p.m. Now, sometimes things don't go the way you want, and this year the Lady Demons softball team is seeing that firsthand.
The NSU ladies softball team returned to action this spring from competing in the NCAA tournament last spring. There was high hopes for a great season. Unfortunately for the Lady Demons, the season has not started in a way that they have hoped.
We've had a rough first couple of weeks, or even month, if you'll, say that. We've been, working on some things, trying to push through some of our struggles, and we're trying to, work some kinks out. But, at the end of the day, we're putting in the time and the effort and the work to, get through it. So, I believe in my team, and I think we're really going to, you know, at the end of the day, we're going to be where we want to be at the end of the season.
Even though the season may have started off slow, the Lady Demons remain focused on the win.
We actually lead the conference in home runs. I think we're somewhere around 40 right now. That's a really big deal. You know, it sets the tone for games and really can pull you back with some momentum and get it back on your side if things don't go right for an inning or two. And hitting is really what sets this team apart from what it has been in the past. We ended the season, I think, with maybe 39 home runs, and we're halfway through, and we've already got 40. So I think, you know, we're hitting the ball really well, and, you know, that's really helped us through a lot of games.
For more information on the Lady Demons softball team, you can go to the athletic website of NSU. For NSU News, I'm Dylan Danos.
Even though the season hasn't started off like the Lady Demons had hoped, they are still in the conference race and hit the road up to Conway, Arkansas for a very important 3-game series against Central Arkansas. Game 1 starts on Saturday at 1 o'clock p.m. The track and field teams participated in the Skechers SFA Alumni Invitational last weekend. They took 6 first-place finishers and 2 second-place finishers at the meet. Now the teams will be traveling to Lake Charles, Louisiana this weekend for the McNeese Springtime Classic on Saturday.
This week we'll be down in Lake Charles at McNeese State University, and you know, we're going to change up a few things. We're not going to probably run as many people in as many events this week. We kind of loaded them up this past week, and it was a high volume week. Same thing in the jumps and the throws. With the kids who competed, we might back off and hit one of the specialties, if maybe just 2 for like some of the throwers. But we're going to try to let them. We're not going to back off of the training too much, but we might back off the meet where they can kind of just focus on 1, if 2 disciplines, and then go from there.
All right, and heading toward next month's conference championship, feel like you're on the pace you need to be right now?
We're progressing in the direction we want to. We just got to finalize our relay spots and maybe solidify with an alternate on each one of those for both men and women in the 4x1s and the 4x4s. We're heading in the direction I think we want to go. We're pretty much staying healthy, knock on some wood. That's why we rested, probably 5-6 people this past weekend. And if we can get everybody healthy and everybody on the same page, I feel very confident that we'll both, on the men's and women's side, we'll both be in the top 4 or 5, if not higher in conference rankings.
The Lady Demon tennis team was home last Saturday and defeated UNO 5-2, improving its record to 14-4 overall and staying perfect in conference play at 7-0. Up next for the first place Lady Demons is the Nicholls State this Saturday at 11 a.m. in Thibodaux, and then a trip to Lake Charles on Sunday for a match against McNeese at 11. And for all your Demon sports coverage, make sure you go to nsudemons.com to get game recaps, schedules, and more from our wonderful sports information department. And that'll do it for your Demon Sports Blitz. I'm Lennon Wright.
And that'll do it for this edition of NSU News. I'm Kyla Winey.
And I'm Sarah Gandy. Thanks for joining us. Have a great night and a safe spring break.